It was a dark and rainy night last summer. I saw a number of guys standing in front of my house. They didn't ring the bell, but just kept standing there. When I looked out through the window, there were about 6 men playing the rock, paper, scissors game at the front door, completely soaked in the rain. All of them were wearing aprons with forks in their hands. Some of them were holding ketchup and mustard bottles as well. I lived alone, and they were perfect strangers. All of a sudden, they shouted,
"Hey, open the door. Whatever there is in the house, we will eat it all up."
I kept silent, trembling with fright. Then, I heard them whispering to each other.
"Hey bro, are we gonna grill it or deep fry?" "Nah, let's boil it today."
They whispered to each other for some more time, then left. But I had to quiver for quite a long time, paralyzed by fear. Several days later, it rained again, and I heard some people's voices in front of my house like before. When I looked outside, it was them. They were arguing with each other at the front door, getting rained on. One of them shouted,
"You know what? I was almost hit by lightning today, just like barbecue. Ha ha ha. So, we are gonna barbecue you tonight."
They started to giggle. I ran out of patience with them, and in the end I yelled,
"Hey, want to be really hit by lightning or get tased by the police? You choose."
Then they just left, hurling abuses. And fortunately, these guys haven't appeared anymore since then. I was finally able to breathe again. However, I heard the shocking news before long that a woman was missing in the village. And one day, the police came to my house. They asked me about the guys who used to hover around my house and if I still remembered what they looked like. I answered I didn't remember their appearance because they used to come at dark on rainy nights. According to the police, those guys were assumed to be prime suspect in this missing woman's case. They said that the woman called the police before she was missing because some suspicious guys standing in front of her house. And the situation she described was highly similar to what I reported. I suddenly got goosebumps. The police got the CCTV footage recorded from nearby the missing woman's house. However, it was a total shock. In the footage, there were 6 guys standing at the front door. After a while, she opened the door, and they suddenly started to pierce her with sharp forks, then rushed into the house. It was 2 days later that the guys finally came out of the house. However, the strange thing was that the woman was missing. But she had never stepped out of the house throughout the footage. If she was really kidnapped by the guys, they should have dragged her out of the house. But in the footage, they didn't. What they got was not her, but just a number of black plastic bags in their hands. She was not seen anywhere. That meant she was definitely inside the house. But she disappeared and nobody was home. After the police searched inside the house thoroughly, they discovered something terribly shocking. Her bloodstain was found in the bathroom, and the guy's fingerprints on kitchen tools like cutlery, plates, and pots. The guys ate something in the kitchen and the woman was missing. The police started to track down the suspects. Soon, they were arrested. The guys spit out the truth that they ate the woman up. Besides, it was discovered that they did this thing to several more people after her case. I was totally shocked with fear and disgust. If I had opened the door that night, I would have been their prey. The guys' voices on a rainy night. I could never, ever forget that voice.